Hey guys, welcome to my video on why vertical farming is so exciting. Hopefully you watched my first video, What is Vertical Farming? If you missed it, you can click on the card above me to watch that first. So let's talk about why you should care about vertical farming. One is that it's sustainable. Vertical farming, if you use aeroponic farming techniques that I described in my previous video, uses 9% of the water that traditional farming does. In addition to that, there is no agricultural runoff produced. Agricultural runoff is when water from rainfall or snowmelt runs off of farms and drains into our water systems. And it carries with it things like livestock hormones and pesticides and chemicals used in farming, as well as any pollution that's on the ground that it picks up on its way. So this is one of the major threats to our water quality, and it's not a concern with vertical farming. Second, there is minimal transportation involved. If we can control the climate inside a vertical farm, we can grow any type of crop we want. We don't have to import things from different climates. We can just grow everything in one local building and sell it to the local community. This minimizes the impact of our food consumption on the environment, and it reduces emissions and energy use. And it means that everybody gets increased access to fresh fruits and vegetables. Third, there's minimized food waste. So we can combine big data with vertical farming, and this allows us to do two things. One, we can make sure we get the maximum crop yield all the time. And this is because software is used to monitor every piece of a plant's environment, and the software learns and adapts over time to produce the best crop with the least amount of resources like water and light. Two, it allows us to make sure we meet the needs of the area each vertical farm services, nothing more, nothing less. Again, in this case, software would learn the preferences of the area and it would constantly adjust to meet demand for each individual crop. Fourth, it's organic. We control every aspect of the environment. These crops are not left outdoors to the elements, they're cared for indoors. And this means that we can seal them off from pests, and we can even use sensors for early pest and early disease detection. So we don't need to rely on chemicals for crop growth. Number 5, it's space conscious. As our population continues to grow, we're going to need to grow a lot more food and use increasing amounts of land for housing. So you can see how these two goals might be at odds with each other, since currently food growth requires a ton of land. Vertical farming is going to help us grow the increasing qualities of food that we need in much smaller spaces. Finally, it can solve world hunger. Once we have an established model of vertical farming, it's going to be possible to spread vertical farms to poor communities, food deserts, and countries that don't have good soil or access to large amounts of water. Vertical farming is blowing away the constraints we used to face when we tried to solve problems of world hunger and pollution and the vulnerability of crops. It's going to have a huge impact on our world and the way that we currently treat food, and I'm so excited to see the global benefits. Thank you as always for joining me. I hope you're now as excited as I am for what the future holds. Please like, comment, and share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.